Lofton Jr. for the lead. Got it!
When you think of an NBA player, you're likely to imagine someone who is 6'9", 250 pounds with barely any fat on them. Someone who you can glance at once and know they are a super athlete. Someone like LeBron James. But what you might not imagine is a 6'6", nearly 300-pound teenager who carries his hefty weight around with him on the court. You won't imagine Kenny Lofton Jr. Lofton has taken over social media, recently with clips of him bullying the likes of Chet Holmgren. But those who were familiar with his past didn't see that as a surprise. So we are going to take a look into the new NBA bully and what made Lofton such a dynamic and unique player.
Number 5, high school career.
To the locker room, but he's back on the floor. And the one thing people take away from that, he has some toughness. And more importantly, this matters is Lofton.
Lofton first came onto the scene playing for Memorial High School in Port Arthur, Texas. What many people don't know is that Lofton started out as a guard. That's hard to imagine now, but you can see hints of his guard play through the way he handles the ball, the passes he makes, and the soft touch he possesses around the rim. He won the 5A state title in his sophomore season, while as a senior, he averaged 17 and 10 with 3 assists. Lofton earned 5A All-Star honors and was a McDonald's All-American nominee. Once he hit his growth spurt, that's when his game really began to mold towards what we have come to see recently. Early hints of what he was going to be doing against NBA players could be seen in his college career.
Number 4, college career.
Lofton had the freshman season high in college with 27 points and 13 rebounds. He even nailed a game-winning shot with just 0.3 seconds left on the clock. He capped his freshman year by being selected to the All-Tournament team. He finished that year averaging 12 points and 7.5 rebounds per game and was nominated to be on the third team All-Conference USA. He was named Conference USA Freshman of the Week 9 times, tied for the third most in league history. His unique playing style earned him further recognition in his sophomore year, where he increased his averages to 16.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists. He was named to the first team All-Conference USA. Lofton even represented USA at the 2021 FIBA Under-19 World Cup, where he averaged 13.1 points and 5.3 rebounds per game, helping his team win the gold medal. In the gold medal game, he scored 16 points against France to clinch the medal. With all these accolades, what's really surprising is that his current team is pretty much identical to his college times. There, when he bullied other players, there was a thought that he would not be able to do the same thing in the NBA because the players are bigger and stronger. But so far, Lofton has proven his critics wrong as he continues to force his game onto every defensive scheme he's seen so far, which is what a true bully does.
Number 3, NBA draft.
We're good at what they do. Lofton inside. Let's see if he can knock down a 3. Pull the trigger downtown and look at the swagger.
Last month, we had the 2022 NBA draft, where highly touted players such as Banchero, Holmgren, Smith Jr., and Ivy dominated the headlines. From all accounts, the draft seemed pretty top-heavy, with the top 5 picks being the real potential stars in the draft. In particular, Chet Holmgren received the national spotlight, partially for his looks. He's lanky at 7 feet tall, weighing only 185 pounds, but more importantly for his unique skill set. The rebuilding Thunder hoped they were getting a unique blend of size, shooting, and touch from their new big man to usher in a new era for the organization. And that's exactly what they got in the first Summer League game, as Chet scored 23 points on 9 shots with 6 3-pointers. He also grabbed 7 rebounds, assisted in 4 buckets, and finished the game with 6 blocks. All in all, Holmgren looked like the superstar that he was billed to be. People thought superstars like Joel Embiid or Zion Williamson would be the ones to expose Holmgren's lack of size, but no one had an undrafted rookie who had recently signed a 2-way contract with the Memphis Grizzlies on their radar at all. Enter Kenny Lofton Jr. Coming in at 6'6", he might seem an undersized power forward, but when you take into account his weight, 299 pounds, and his hefty physique, not only do you question his position, but whether he's an athlete or a professional basketball player to begin with. His unique look got people's attention right away, but what kept it was his incredible play and classic bully ball style scoring. It didn't take long to see the heavyset Lofton is actually quite skilled on the court, and his coming out party just happened to be against the highly anticipated number 2 pick. Lofton took over social media with clips of him absolutely bullying Holmgren in the paint. He easily pushed him around for layup after drilling the 7-foot center in the chest with his shoulder and bouncing him off of him. It was like a demolition as Lofton, a wrecking ball, ran through Holmgren on multiple occasions and established himself as a problem that was coming into the league. Once Lofton got into a good rhythm, the big man began to splash deep three-pointers, which got the Memphis superstar Ja Morant out of his seat as he cheered on his new teammate. So not only can Lofton make life miserable for his opponents in the paint, but he can also rain threes on them from beyond the arc. This truly makes Lofton a bucket getter and a bully because you're not safe from him anywhere on the court. Lofton would finish the game with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal, while Holmgren ended with a quiet 11 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks, and relying on his teammates to bail him out.
Number 2, Lofton Summer League run.
Lofton Jr. came off the bench last night, wowed the crowd a bit, carved out his space, just 15 minutes, but he was a powerful player. 9 points and a block shot.
Lofton has been a bright spot for the Memphis Grizzlies summer team. His bully ball style earned him 18 points against the Clippers earlier, where he constantly attacked the paint, and the Clippers defense had no answer for the 299-pound demolition man. It's truly incredible to see this teenager move grown men like they are nothing and get easy buckets one after the other. He also showed his overall game against the Nets and finished with the respectable 11-8-4 line, where he showcased his unique bully ball style along with some deep threes and nice playmaking to boot. The threes are a great wrinkle to his game as he can play the stretch four perfectly. He can give you a timely three and then next possession either punish mismatches down low or simply use his size to move defenders for easy layups. Lofton averaged 15.3 points a game, shooting 64%, going 20 for 31. He played 18 minutes per game in those contests. From what we've seen so far, Lofton has really separated himself from the rest of the Memphis Summer League squad and has positioned himself to be an impactful player for the Grizzlies NBA team. And what's really scary is that Lofton is nowhere near his potential, as his ceiling has some people comparing him to some all-time greats and legends.
Number 1, game comparisons and future in the league.
Early in the year, he hasn't gotten off to a good start, so very, very good to see that.
Well, foul trouble has been a problem for him as he's fouled out of 3 games.
His unique look and gameplay has got people comparing him to the likes of NBA champion Draymond Green and Memphis legend Zach Randolph. And at first, these comparisons look unrealistic, but when you take into consideration that Lofton started off as a point guard before hitting his growth spurt and putting on the pounds, you can see where his unique combination of size, playmaking, and strength comes from, similar to Draymond Green. But Lofton still has ways to go in his defensive abilities and playmaking to really earn this lofty comparison. But one that does make sense is Zach Randolph. His bully ball ways is easy to see in Zach Randolph, who made an incredible career for himself in Memphis and eventually got his jersey retired by them. Randolph predominantly played in the post and was known for bullying many of his opponents in a similar fashion, as he was also undersized for his position, but made it up with strength, grit, and heart. If Lofton can channel his inner Randolph, then the Memphis fan base will have a special place in their heart for him. The Summer League sensation Kenny Lofton Jr. has more than earned his shot at the big leagues, where he'll be a valuable member for the Grizzlies' regular season squad, as they currently lack a dominant interior presence, which Lofton can provide. Most of the Grizzlies players like to play near the three-point line, while their centers don't have a great post game. Lofton can come off the bench and provide an immediate spark with his explosive game and bully ball mentality. So far, Lofton and Memphis seem to be a match made in heaven, as Lofton brings back some of that grit and grind mentality to his new team. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell beside it so you're notified the next time we upload a new video. With that being said, you just watched us break down the bully ball style of Kenny Lofton Jr. and his potential in the NBA. Until next time.